Hey guys, you ain't seen me for a long time, but hey, I'm back. I'm going to be doing the UFC prediction video here today, and yep, I haven't been doing UFC prediction videos in quite a while. As you know, I've been doing videos for 3 months now. My last video was, and yeah, I've just reintroduced myself. I'm back as usual schedule, and yep, what a good card to kick off my comeback with UFC 126. Stacked card, stacked people. I'm just going to go through the top fights, the upper card, and yeah, the upper card is pretty stacked, pretty solid card. UFC 126 going ahead this Saturday, 5th of February, and yep, live on pay-per-view. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, well, for us lucky people in the UK, we got it on the ESPN, so can't complain there. But yep, here we go. First up on the main card is Michael Torres and Antonio Benelos. I'm sorry, I don't really know these guys. I know Michael or Nigel or whatever you pronounce his name is a former WEC fighter, and as you know, WEC has come to a close. And from what I've heard of him, he's a pretty good, solid fighter. Never heard of Antonio, but what can you say? It's the first uppercard fight, so you're not expected to know the guys on the first uppercard fight. What can I say? Just going by facts and what I've seen in videos, I'd say Nigel or Michael, whatever you want to call him, is going to win. Alright, I can't really say a lot on that one. Next fight on the card is Jon Jones versus Ryan Bader. This fight is going to be a really good fight, unexpected. I'm expecting Jon Jones to win against Ryan Bader. I know Ryan Bader is a class fighter in his own right, but Jon Jones, in his latest fights, he's just shown outstanding stand-up. And people saying Ryan Bader will just take him to the ground and keep him on the ground like a George St. Pierre fight. But I'm looking for good stuff from Jon Jones in this fight. Hopefully he's improved on his ground game and his not his stand-up, because he don't need to improve it, but hopefully he's improved on his takedown defence and a bit on the ground game, hopefully, and hopefully that should show, especially with his spinning back fist on the upper game as well. We easily do Ryan Bader. But yeah, I've got Jon Jones to win that. I really want Jon Jones to do well within UFC, and hopefully he can one day be title holder. So yeah, that's that fight. Jon Jones to win that. Next fight on the card is Jake Ellenberger and Carlos Eduardo Rocha. Going by stats on this one, I'd say Jake Ellenberger is the favourite to win on this one. I'm sorry, but I don't really know these guys either, but what can I say? I've missed a couple of UFC pay-per-views lately, so I'm just trying to get on my game, guys, so don't diss, because I'm just trying to get back into it. So yeah, I can't really say much on that. The co-main event and the main event are the two biggest fights, the two biggest co-main events and main events I've seen so far. Well, not so far, recently within UFC pay-per-view. And the co-main event for UFC 126 is Forrest Griffin versus Rich Franklin. Rich Franklin did really good in the Chuck Liddell fight, but as we all know, Chuck Liddell, well, he's just out of his game lately. Even Dana White doesn't want him to fight anymore because of health reasons and so forth. And Dana White's really good friends with Chuck Liddell. But Rich Franklin, he caught Chuck Liddell with like a little left hook, and he just went spark out. It was like, nah, he didn't really show that much class, you know, like not class, but he didn't show what he could actually do. It wasn't like a powerful hit that would you would think would knock a guy out. Whereas Forrest Griffin, we know is really capable of doing that stuff, and yeah, he's coming back off fights with Anderson Silva when he got made a mug out of, and he quickly ran out the octagon. But on this one, I'm going to go Forrest Griffin. I think Forrest Griffin could do very well within the division. He's been knocked down, but hopefully he can make his way back up the top. So I'm ranking Forrest Griffin to win that. So Forrest Griffin to win against Rich Franklin. And the main event of the evening is Anderson Silva versus Vitor Belfort. I really want Vitor Belfort to win. I think Anderson Silva barely got away with. Yeah, that was it. The Anderson Silva and Chael Sonnen fight. Anderson Silva, I thought, barely got away with that. Chael Sonnen was all over Anderson Silva through the whole entire fight, and then all of a sudden Anderson Silva within the final round gets it and basically cheated Chael Sonnen out of the title. This was actually meant to be a Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva rematch, but as we all know, Chael Sonnen got done for steroid abuse or drugs abuse, and therefore was suspended from the UFC. So I really want Belfort to win just to give Silva a bit of payback. I think Silva's too cocky within the ring, and in that I don't really think he's actually worthy of being a title holder. He's way below that level. He doesn't really show much class within the octagon. No, very low ability of skills. I don't even know why he's actually champion. Belfort should actually destroy Silva. Silva only barely scraped against Chael Sonnen with that submission, and Chael Sonnen should have been the champion. In my opinion, it should have been Chael Sonnen versus Belfort, but what can I complain? Silva got lucky, and what can I say? The guy's doing good, so yeah, I can't really complain there. But I got Belfort to win that. So yeah, UFC 126 this Saturday and on pay-per-view. So make sure you buy that. Give UFC, UFC needs all of its money to profit and get MMA higher, get it well known across the globe. So yeah, that's about it for me. I'll be doing a post-fight review of the whole entire card. This has been me, DJ's Edge. So yeah, I'll be doing all of these UFC videos again, predictions, all of them. So stay tuned. Peace.